Okay, folks, and we are back here on FSN Philadelphia as we get set for the second period here from Rexall Place in Edmonton with the score Edmonton 3 and Philadelphia nothing. And the Flyers have made a goaltending change as they have pulled Martin Biron and replaced him with Antero Niittymaki. Yeah, so this is what they needed to do. They're trying to get something going. Exactly. Well, Niittymaki takes charge of the crease for the last 2/3 of this game here in Edmonton. Bill, what did you think of that first period? Well, Jim, I think the Flyers just really had an awful period. They had a really awful first period. And that first goal, though, by Stoll was tough luck, as Marty Biron just wasn't able to get back in time, and Stoll found a way to knock it off of the stick of Daniel Briere. Yeah. Well, let's go to the second and see if the Flyers can rebound.
Take their foot off the accelerator in the second. They want to keep that pressure on. Toss the puck from the point. Smith to Gagne. Delayed call. Richards dumped it in. Hemsky will get the gate for hooking.
Ales Hemsky, 2 minutes for hooking.
Go on the power play once again. They weren't able to capitalize on their first power play. Let's see if they can do it here. Over to Lucan. Shoots the puck from the slot. Puck grabbed by Nedved. He clears it down the ice. Coburn. Passes the puck to Briere. That's offside. He is one of the best body checkers in the league, and you can see how he explodes through that check. The ref is signaling for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to the Oilers. Rolison freezes the puck. He had a pretty big gun on that shot, but it got kicked aside. We're ready for the faceoff. The Oilers win another faceoff. Cleared down the ice by Krebishkov. Gauthier to Richards. Offside. About to drop the puck. Just one man to beat. Now he passes it over to Sales. To Danny Briere. It's 2-on-1. Front of the net. He gets called for interference.
Sean Horcoff, 2 minutes for interference.
Edmonton will now play with only 3 men. Now they're going to be hard to dry by all these penalties. They're making it way too easy for the visiting team. The late penalty coming up. There's a quick shot just wide of the net. Over to Carter. And another shot. Knuble picked it up to Richards. Tarnstrom gets called for cross-checking.
Dick Tarnstrom, 2 minutes for cross-checking.
The faceoff goes to the Oilers. Cleared out by Staios. Jumped off by Philadelphia. Here's Joffrey Lupul, who's still looking for his first shot on goal. He picks off the puck. Green clears it. Coburn picked off by Edmonton. Rebound. Coburn takes it. The ref indicates a delayed call. Nedved will get the gate for hooking.
Peter Nedved, 2 minutes overhooking.
Take a look. There should be no doubt in your mind about the call. You can see the coach is having a word with the official about that last call. The faceoff goes to the Oilers. Goes behind his net. Nidimäki skates out of his net to play the puck. Right in front. To Richards. Now a pass up to Kirk. He moves it into the attacking zone. It's cleared out by Stoll. That's offside. This guy's ready to break out.
Jeff Carter.
I love his play. He could be a year away from becoming an elite talent. The faceoff goes to Philadelphia. Here comes Daniel Briere. He passes the puck to Gagne. Pitkanen takes possession. Tarnstrom leaves the box, but his team's still short-handed by one player. Up to Lucas. Now it's passed to Gagne. He turned the puck over. To Simon Gagne. Here comes Gagne. Cleared out of the zone by Steos. Timonen. He passes it to Gagne, and he moves it to center. Poked away. Tarnstrom cleared it out. Puck picked up by Coburn. He steals the puck. To Carter. Here comes Carter. Nedved has served his penalty, and that puts his team back at even strength. Grabbed by Kuznetsov. He is stapled by Gauthier. From behind the net. Passed ahead to Knuble. Now he brings it to center. He's in over the blue line on the attack. To Carter. Oh, he hit the post. From behind the net. Pass up to Nedved. Now it's passed to Tarnstrom. He dumps it in. And Ward makes the save. Now that was a big hit, folks. He just barreled right through him with a tremendous hit. The puck is about to be dropped. The faceoff goes to Edmonton. Kapanen. Fires the shot. Stortini. Less than 2 minutes to go in this second period. Gold rush. Now it's passed to Kapanen. Fires one right on. Rolison hangs on for the whistle. Talk about your team leaders, Craig.
Steve
Really
Steos.
He's an unselfish player that really brings the dressing room together. You need that if you're going to be successful in this league.
Face-off won by Nedved. From behind the net. Pass up to Schmid. Fired it. Just wide of the goal. Puck jumped on by Smith. And that wraps up the period. It's 3-0 after 40 minutes of play as we head into the break.
Okay, Bill, let's take a look at the second period shots, or stats, shall we? Shots are 11-8 Edmonton for the game total. Second period shots were 4-2 Philadelphia. Hits are 15-6 Edmonton. Face-offs are 16-8 Edmonton. Penalty minutes. Edmonton has 10 minutes. Philadelphia has 2 minutes. Power play. Philadelphia is 0 for 5 with the man advantage. Edmonton is 0 for 1 with the man advantage. Now let's get a quick look at the second period recap. Scoring. There was no scoring. Penalties. There were 4 penalties in the period. They were Aleś Hemski, 2 minutes for hooking at 57 seconds. Then Sheldon Souray went off, 2 minutes for interference at 4:28. Or 4:20, I beg your pardon. Then Dick Tarnstrom received 2 minutes for cross-checking at the 5:41 mark. And Peter Nedved, 2 minutes for hooking at 7:39. Well, we'll be back for the start of the third period here from Rexall Place in Edmonton on this Saturday night with the score Edmonton 3, Philadelphia nothing. Back with more in a moment here on FSN Philadelphia.